All right, so this video is to show you how to update and do things in OneShoppingCart for those of you who are in OneShoppingCart. I already started doing this stuff from my own cart, so I'm just going to pick up where I left off. But normally what I do is I open a Word document and I save content and things that I want to copy into multiple things over in a Word document. So I can just copy paste into the campaigns and autoresponders and things like that. So right now I'm working on autoresponders because you want to create the autoresponders for your products before you go create products, because it asks you when you create a product which autoresponder you want it to go to. So I created 2 autoresponders already, and right now they just have 1 message each. You can tell that right here. And so I did a 2-hour masterclass one time and a coaching call one time. It's very important that you name your calls accordingly. So all my coaching will have the name coaching in front of it, so I can find them all in one place because they organize them by alphabet. They alphabetize the names of your products. So if you call this, if I called this one-time one-on-one call with Kat, I'd have to look under O in my list, and I'm going to have dozens of products in here. So it'll be easier to find if I just name them all either coaching, or I can name them all starting one-on-one if there's one-on-one services, because you have to make a product for each package, pricing, and payment plan pretty much. So I'm going to, because I just created these autoresponders, I'm going to go back into the products now and add them to the products I created. So now we're on the products page. And I'm going to go into the 2-hour masterclass one time. Another thing is I also named them the same. So in my autoresponders, I didn't do it backwards. I named them exactly the same as they were here. Coaching one time one-on-one call with Kat, and the product is coaching one time one-on-one call with Kat. And it actually has the number 1, which I should change because I talked about it being one-time call over with the, let's see, there we go. Save. Don't save as new because it'll create 2 products. All right, so I'm going to go back to the product page. I want to go add the autoresponder. So I've already created it, so I'm just going to edit. And all you do is you go to the autoresponder. So what you do when you create a product is you put the name of the product in here. You can feature it if you want. That means that it will be on the order checkout page. So I'm selling this every month, so I want it on the order checkout page so people can just add and click add it to their sale. There's a fixed price, not a payment plan. And I put a short description in here. This is for my information. They don't see this typically. And then you don't have to do anything in the settings unless you're going to put it on sale. So I could put it on sale for a certain amount of time. I can put a date range in here and put it on sale if I want to. I can charge tax. If it's a hard copy thing like a book or a product that I'm going to ship, I need to charge tax and maybe even shipping and handling. Okay. And then you can always include affiliate things here as well. So you can tell it a dollar figure or some other kind of commission, but I haven't even done my affiliate stuff yet. So I'm going to come back to that some other time. You can enable quantity discounts. So if you are selling a book, you can say, okay, 10 copies of the book, give them a discount, either a percentage or $1 off, and they can get a quantity break on the book, which is cool. So really don't have to do anything in settings on a regular basis. Options, I don't do anything in here either. Categories, you don't really need to do anything in here either. Images, you don't really need to do anything in here either. You can add an image if it's a a program product, if it's a product or something like that, but it'll show up on the order page, but it's so not necessary. And then download, I don't recommend doing your downloads like this. Just use thank you pages so you can bypass that. Links, this is the link. You're going to eventually take them to a thank you page. So I don't have all my pages done yet. So I'll have to come back and put all the thank you pages in here. and then the clear cart URL. That's if they get to the order page and they decide not to buy. Where do you want to send them back to? Do you want to send them back to the sales page or your home page or some other page? So you can use the clear cart and the thank you. I don't ever put anything in the destination URL. I don't know what that is for, actually. But this is one-step or two-step checkout. So it just depends if you want to take them straight to the form where they fill out their name, contact, and credit card information, or if you want to stop at the first checkout page, which would look like, I can't show you right this second really quickly, but it basically says, do you want to keep shopping? So you can add it to your cart, and then you can, there's a button to keep shopping there. That's where the featured products show up as well on the two-step. And you can just either check out or keep shopping, and it keeps the thing in the cart. So you can add multiple things to the cart, which is kind of cool if you got a lot of products. So depending on which way you want to go, you want to either embed, you can embed this link. I usually just take these links here. These are the links you want to use on your buy now buttons pretty much. And you can actually look and see what it looks like here. So that's the only thing I haven't been able to figure out how to fix is this long description here that's on top. It doesn't fit the page, and I can't figure out how to do that. So maybe someone can. This is the featured images. So it is good if you're going to do a featured image if you have an image to display. But this is what it looks like here. You can apply the coupon code, so if you can put a coupon code on anything. So instead of having a sale, you can actually generate a coupon code and only give it to certain people to get a discount, or even get zero price. So you can give a coupon code like $79 off, and then it would be zero here. They still have to actually go through the checkout process in order to, and they would put in their credit card and everything. But it would be a zero charge if you had a coupon code for zero. But there's no way around not putting your credit card in even on a zero charge. You have to develop a web form for that. If you want them to not pay for something and have a comp ticket, you need to do that in the web forms, not in the products. So subscriptions, I haven't actually looked at this. I don't know that I want to keep this on. I'm probably going to make sure I take this off. I don't want to give them an opportunity to opt out right away or not opt in for my emails. Then you can also add content to the bottom. So if you wanted to add extra disclaimers or guarantees or any kind of I agree to terms, you'd want to put them in the shopping cart. Just like I did up here, I put this up here to talk about this particular product, right, and what you're going to get. You can put information in the bottom of the cart if you want to. And I'm just reading it myself to see if there's anything else. So submit order, return to cart. All right. So that's what the two cart looks like. It would go here first and then here, and the one cart would look straight. It would just go straight to here. All right. Then template. So this is where I put the top information. You can put the bottom information here. So this is cart content. This is the two part, and this is the one part, or one step checkout and the two-step checkout. So cart contents would be two-step checkout, and if you go straight to the checkout, that means it's the one step. So if I wanted to add something like by signing up for this offer, you agree to receive email updates and tips from Katrina Sala. You are always welcome to unsubscribe So if I wanted to put this on all my forms, paste, then I might want to put over here so I can just copy and paste it, save time, and press save. And then I want to go test it. I want to see where it puts it. Okay, where did it put it? Oh, I put it way down here. By signing up for this offer, so I don't really need it on the 2 cart. Let's see where it looks like on the 3 cart. Yeah, it looks way down here. It's ridiculous how far I don't know why it does that. Okay, so I don't really want it on here, but I might want to just add it to the top, and then my graphic person can figure out how to better get let's see, however, you may want to stick around because we send some great info and video tips. Excuse me. Copy. Paste. All right, so let's take this, copy, paste. All right. And you can just go back to the product page here when you're done saving. So that was the master class. And now I gotta go in. Oh, I think I forgot to do the autoresponders. Let's see, template. So I'm gonna add this to all of these just for safety's sake. Autoresponder. So this is the one-on-one. So we're gonna add the one-time call, save, and back. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the masterclass because I didn't do that. Autoresponder masterclass. You can't forget any of this stuff or it will not work. So that's how to create a product. And then we're going to go back and create another autoresponder. So let's see, let's create one so we can copy. We can copy this. Autoresponder name is going to be Coaching Live Big Mastermind. Anybody who signs up for the Live Big Mastermind. So now it already has a message in there. So the whole autoresponder campaign was copied. We're going to go in and edit. The reason it was able to be copied because I clicked shareable. So anytime you create an autoresponder, mark shareable and view in browser link, obviously, and link tracking. So you want to click on those. And then all this stuff is in there. Wow, that saved a lot of time. I wish I would have done that a minute ago. Okay. All right. Now, when you get to this page, the confirmed opt-in message that I prefer is actually this one. You are receiving this email. Okay, so it's actually number 4 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just remember it's number 4 down if you don't copy an autoresponder. Very important. I read them all and I hate most of them anyways, but this one is the one I hate the least. And if you go try to create your own, you have to get it approved and it takes forever and then they fight you, and so you might as well just pick one. So next, so I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna say, welcome to the Live Big Mastermind. I'm not going to personalize this, but you can. If you want to use their full name or their first name in here, you can. Or you can use dates. You just have to click on it and it goes first name. And then you have to put this where you want it though, like welcome. Or you could say welcome to the big mastermind, Susan, right? I guess I could do this. I could do that. I'll leave it there. Day 0, you want it to go out right away. Nothing else to do here. All right, then it opens up the message. You can certainly use a template if you want. There's a bunch of templates in here that you want to. For these autoresponders, I'm not going to even bother because I don't have time. I want to get it up quickly and nobody cares. These are better to use for newsletters. And most of the stuff you send out, you want to put in. And I like HTML because then I can put photos in it and I can link and I can bold and stuff. If you just go to text, it's going to look really crappy. So, excuse me. All right. Hi, blank. I'm excited to work with you. Work with you over the next year. If we haven't already scheduled our first one-on-one call, then please book it now. I'm online calendar here. Click the 6-image question. I really do mean not really get in right away, but do your best to book this soon or email me back if you have more of it. Or if you can't find something within a week or so. And I don't want them to do this. I'm just going to say I'm going to, actually, I have an email that I send. I was just going to not do that, but I think I will. So, Live Big Mastermind. I just sent this out. Welcome to read and save. That's what I forgot to put. So, hi and well, hi. I'm excited to go blah. Let me just copy this whole thing because it's all important. Copy. Let's see. And I'm going to paste it right here. Let's see how it comes out. It looks like crap. Okay. So another thing I do in the emails is I make sure the font size is 14 at least. Sometimes you might want to go to 18. There's no 16, which is annoying because I want it at 16 because the size they usually put it in is like 10 or 12, which is really small these days. So everything I do is usually in 14 or more in this format. So first I'm going to change the font size to every. I'm going to change, I always do Arial just to make it all the same. 14 point, this is going to be a really long email, but it's important. All right. I guess I hope you are too. Let me know. I just lost, please. Fill out this. Save this email. Here are a few things to know for now. So yahoo.com. Okay. I need you to confirm the invite. You gotta sometimes test these links. Sometimes they're not actually linked. It should be, but you can test it right here. And it doesn't look like it is. Copy. So we're just gonna plop it in there just in case. And then always open links up in a new window. Insert. There we go. All right. One-on-one, group calls, recordings. Let's just make sure this link works. Copy. Yep, it already works, but not set. We want to open a new window. Update. Any links you bring in are probably not already opening in a new window, and you want to change that so that they do. Buddies. Scheduler. New window. update. Can't wait to get started. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just going to put all right, another thing I do at the end of emails is I make a whole bunch of lines on the bottom. I want there to be a lot of links before they get to the signature, because the opt-out message will be right here. The unsubscribe button will be right here if you're not careful. So you don't want that. You want the unsubscribe button to be way down below. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to go back in and change the subject line, because I want it to say save this, right? Next, and save message, and save and exit. Okay. So now that's done, and most of these only need one autoresponder message, because I'm going to be in touch with them and schedule with them and talk to these two people right away. The 2-hour masterclass happens every month. So in order to send an autoresponder like immediately when they sign up, I have to do it in sequence. I have to do it on day 0. I can't put a date associated with it, because every month it'll change. So when I want to remind people to come to the 2-hour masterclass every month, I actually have to go up and send a broadcast, what is known as a broadcast. Broadcasts are where you send an email and remind people to come to something, or it's your email newsletter. So your email newsletter and reminders and follow-up messages all go in broadcasts, and you can schedule them, but there's something that doesn't automatically go. So autoresponders. So that's how you set up an autoresponder. If you're starting from scratch, you just put create new, and you want sequence based usually, right? Not date based. You want to track the links. You want a campaign name. So I'm going to put something different. So I can SAC Speaker Network. So these are prospects. And then where's my Word document? My title, copy from my email. And I want it shareable and view in browser link. So now I'm going to create an autoresponder for the SAC Speaker Network. So when people sign up, and is it number 4? It's not always number 4. You always, if you're doing a new one, always click number 4. Next. So add message. So this is for people who want to, I have 2 SAC Speaker autoresponders. So this is going to be for people who sign up to speak. Subject line, thanks for signing up to speak at the SAC Speaker and Entrepreneur and got Entrepreneur Network. All right. So day in series. So dear first name, thanks for signing up for to speak at an upcoming SAC Speaker and Entrepreneur Network meeting. I better write out SAC. Memento. I'm looking forward to reading more about what about your topic and I will be in touch, and I will be in touch within the next couple of weeks to let you know if it's a good fit and or what month we have available for you. If you have any questions, please reach out in the meantime, and don't forget to email me back your headshot right now if you would, so I have it handy. I can't book you as a speaker without it, and my online form doesn't allow you to upload it. Sorry about that. Here's the link to our group on meetup.com. Please make sure you are a member and fill out your profile if you haven't already. See you at an upcoming meetup soon. And then I'm going to go and add my signature. Here's to copy, paste. Oh, the picture didn't come through, boo. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I can add it here. Let's see. Insert. It might work if I do it now. Let's see. Insert. I don't have my picture in here, so you can upload files, artwork. Insert. Oh, it's pretty big. All right. All right, make it smaller. Let's see how to make it smaller. It's not working. I'm gonna delete it, and I'm just gonna insert the photo by itself because I really don't care what it looks like on the page. Insert dimensions 150, 300. I'm sorry, you just kind of have to guess. But you should be able to, you can resize it. All right, that's good enough. All right, let's see here. So again, I want lots of spaces before the unsubscribe. I want to make sure those links work. Open up in a new window. Open a new window, and I don't know what that link is. So that was not a good link. So I better check all my links. New window, insert. Okay, and I think I'll bold this because this is a prospect. So this email is a prospect. Now I also have to go get the meetup link. Copy. And don't forget, here's the link. Okay. Paste. Link. Yes, it's a little tedious to link, and probably if I didn't do this, it would still work, but I don't like to take chances. So might as well just dot our I's and cross our T's. I'm looking forward to thanks for signing up. I like to bold a couple things that are important. Okay. I'm going to put your organ. I'm also going to put in here PSS because you signed up to be a speaker. You will also receive my email updates, business video tips, and more from my company and website at Jumpstart. FYI, and more spaces because we don't want them to unsubscribe. Okay, so that is good enough, but we did this for, so save message. Now, next, this is if you want to unsubscribe them. So you don't have to really do anything here unless you're having them sign up for something and then don't want them to get future emails in a different list. All right, so this finish, I want to go back because SAC Speaker Network, I want to edit the name, SAC Speaker Network, speaker submission. So that this is for, so I'm going to save and exit because I'm going to have a SAC Speaker Network paid attendee one as well. So we want to copy that. SAC Speaker Network paid attendee. They need to get an autoresponder. So paid attendee, edit. Prospect, I still consider them a prospect even though they paid me $15. Whoopee. Okay, they have the right thing. Next, we need to edit the subject line. Thanks for signing up to attend. Thanks for signing up to attend. That's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Thanks for signing up to attend an upcoming meeting. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Any questions, please drop. In the meantime, make sure you take note of the time, place, and agenda of the meeting you plan to attend. Make sure you take note of the time, place, and agenda of the meeting you plan to attend. So that you don't forget on the day of. Any questions, please shout in the meantime, and don't forget to email me back your hedge. Oh, we don't need that. Here's a link to our group, meetup.com. Please make sure you're a member and fill out your profile if you haven't already done so. profile complete with photo and last name. Let's say full name. Dun, 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 dun. Because you signed up for one of our meetups. One of our meetups. Also receive, you just have to pay really close attention to every little detail because every little email could be a little different. Save message and next. So we don't need to do that anything here. Okay, so we got 5 autoresponders done. Now we can go into products. I'll keep showing what to do here. So now I need a SAC speaker product. So, oops, create new. SAC speaker and entrepreneur me network. $15 meeting fee. So we're going to go $15 meeting fee. Settings, nope, categories, images, downloads, links, template, don't really need anything there. Let's see, oh, we will put this in here actually by signing. I know what I'm going to put. I'm going to put there are no refunds for meeting fees paid, even if you cannot attend due to the fact that we have to pay the venue. Thank you for understanding. There are no refunds for meeting fees paid, even if you cannot attend last minute due to the fact that we have to pay the venue. Thank you for understanding. Please, by signing up for this meeting, you agree to receive email and so you always want to respond, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Copy. Paste. And let's save it, but let's just keep going to see autoresponders. So this is paid attendee autoresponder. You don't really need any of this. You can trigger upsells, save. Okay, click here to go back to the products. So I don't know how much my meeting fees are going to be in the new year, so I'm going to wait on adding any more. Okay. So for now, I think that's the majority of the things on a regular basis that you're going to have to do. You can look at the gateway stuff and the orders here. Contacts you can manage here. I'm going to import my own contacts, and when you import contacts, you want to send 1ShoppingCart your list so that they don't have to be double opted in. So you have to actually email 1ShoppingCart your Excel spreadsheet with tags and everything. So ask me if you need help with that, but it's a little bit more of a detailed process. Web forms is where you create any signups that like opt-in boxes and contact forms. So form name is, let's just say, contact page, right? So enable CAPTCHA, I think I'm going to do that on all my forms. Repeat signups. Restart autoresponder series for repeat signups. Yes, always do that, in my opinion, because we want to test to make sure it's working. Sign up notifications. Notify me for new signups. In the beginning, yes, I'm going to do that. And I might take it off later, but for right now, I just want to make sure it's all working. So I'm going to put my email in there. subscribe to, select an auto, so I don't have an autoresponder yet, so still have to do an autoresponder before you get, do a web form. So create tag, we're going to do contact page, save. So we're going to select that. Oh, we're going to select it, available. Why isn't it working? Oh, I know it, you have to do that. Okay, so I still have to select autoresponder in here. So for the contact form, I want to put first name, last name, email, phone. I want to put address, city, state, zip, country. I want to confirm email, I think, too. Company. I'll put company in there. Okay, so then you have to move these around. So I want the confirm email up a little bit by the other email. Let's see, because I get a lot of mistypes email and I don't want that. So email and confirm email are both required. So I'm going to require first name, last name, work phone. I'm not going to require this. Sorry about the noise. Company is going to move up. Company, I'm going to require that. Okay, email, confirm email, first name, last name, work phone. And then company, and then address, city, state, zip, country, because I get some out of the countries. So that's going to be my contact form. And I know I'm requiring this and I don't care. I think it's important. Okay. So contact page. So this is what your templates look like. You can totally change them. I like to make them wider. Let's see, depending on the page. So you can use the embed in a web page, launch in a pop-up, launch in a light box. So the header, though, I don't want it to say join my mailing list. I want it to say, please give us your info and we'll be in touch. Actually, I really just want to go to my website, see what I already have on there, because I have to replace the form that's on here. So I already have this. Message or question. Oh, I want that. Okay, so I have to replace this form. So I have about that much space. So if I go back, I can maybe make it a little bit not so wide. Okay, and then I want to go to the header. We'll be in touch. That's probably good enough. Complete the form below to subscribe to our email newsletter. Let's see. Complete the form below. And you will also receive a free subscription to our emails, tips, and email and updates. That's good enough. Then there's bottom text. I don't really like to give them an option here, so I enable email consent. I'm not going to do that. Email permission message, privacy policy. You can put your privacy policy. I think that's good. And the button is not the right color, so I need the color. I could go to my color palette and go find the color, or I can just kind of pick one for the moment, which I think I'm gonna do. So select. So now it has a red button, and then I can say submit, and I can make it bigger, 24. So submit, that looks better. Okay. Button alignment. We're gonna definitely put that in the middle. Email, confirmation email, country. All right, complete the form below. Body. I want to center this so I can center it. Please, header. I want to put this in a different color. I'm going to put it in text color. It would be good if I remembered what color, but it's all good. So I'm going to bold that, and I'm also, honestly, that's good enough. So then I'm going to go next. Use a system hosted thank you page. Used a custom thank you page. So I will be having a thank you page. I'm guessing I already have one here. Let's see. Yep. So this is what you do. Contact. So I pulled the URL and I'm going to stick it here, and that makes your custom thank you page. Save. And then this is the code that you would put on that page. So I could go swap it out now if I wanted to, and I will actually in a second. Let's see. So we have to finish contact page. Okay, so I need an autoresponder for this though. So let me go back, and what does my autoresponder say now? Let's just see if I name, custom phone, message or question. Okay, all right. Okay, it took me to the thank you page. All right, so I need to go find that message that I just sent myself. Send me, send me, send me. Am I in the trash or spam? Date received. Junk. Nope. Box. All right, it's gonna take a while apparently. All right, so I can get started. Let's see, it is, I want the contact page. So I'm gonna copy this one because I think it has some good call to action in it. And I'm gonna call it contact page form opt-in. Save. Contact page form opt-in, edit. And category, client, nope, prospect. Sequence based, link tracking, description, from, shareable. Okay, next. And it has the right one, next. And I'm gonna edit this message. Thanks for contacting me. I'll be in touch shortly. Okay, next. Okay. Thanks so much for contacting me. If you have a quick question or problem with my website, I'll be in touch shortly. Was more of a lengthy inquiry. Give me a day or two, please. You are always welcome to call my office line at 916-872-4000. Let's see. In the meantime, if you are interested in jumpstarting your business quickly right now, then hopefully you've already checked me out on either YouTube, Facebook, or with this coaching or products linked on this site. If not, take a look around and get to know me. Learn a few things in my YouTube video tips, and I'll be in touch soon. Let's see. Hold monthly 2-hour masterclasses on my video conferencing platform and are open to anyone. FYI. From find out more here. Let's see. I want to $14. That is not 14. What are you doing? Plus I'm gonna do this. Watch for my email, video tips, and email update, email or event updates in your inbox soon. Okay, then I'm gonna make sure I'm actually going to link my YouTube. Copy. And I'm gonna link my Facebook business group. Okay, so this is YouTube and new window, insert. And Facebook group. I want them to join the group. I don't want them to just come and like me. So we're gonna do the Facebook group. The rest they can click around another way. Insert. All right, so save message. And save and exit. All right, I think that's enough for now. I'm exhausted. All right, let me go back though to the web form and just close the loop on that. So contact page, edit. Now we have an autoresponder to connect it to. We have a contact page form opt-in. Select message day 0. You can just do this. Thanks for contacting me. I already selected the tag. Next. We already did this. The only thing we don't have is a message field. So you have to do the let me see, next, save, finish. So contacts, custom fields are under contacts. So I literally have to go in here and create new, label your message or question. And do not use any of there's a label that will appear in exports message. So I'm just going to do the one word. So they don't see the short one, they see the label. But this is just for my reference. When you export an Excel spreadsheet, what do you want that column to say? Save to contact, display as text field, text area, display on checkout. Display on mobile checkout. No, I don't need that. Okay. So text area. So now I got to go back into web forms, edit, fields, and custom, and add this on the bottom. So there it is. Okay, next. And now, yay, there it is. Okay. Thank God I know what the hell I'm doing. All right. So I'm going to actually go and change this, copy, finish. I'm going to go log into my contact page. Think about changing this form right now since I'm in here. Pages, contact, edit. All right. So much to do, so little time. Okay. So, contact header, paragraph, contact form code. Gonna swap out the form code. Let's just, instead of deleting, let's just put this one on top of it for now. And then I think that's the code for a space. Okay, so let's save page. And you have to save it in 2 places. Update. And then yeah, view page, still updating, view page. Okay, let's see. What does it look like? Okay. Complete this form, submit. All right. So let's just test it before we get rid of the other form. Katrina, oops, at katrinasawa.com. I'm just going to put my whole stuff in there because then it'll create a contact for me. Okay, submit. Perfect. Post at Sunday. Get rid of those stupid spammy spiders. Okay, so it sent me to the right page. Perfect. Did I get the autoresponder? I still haven't got the autoresponder from the other one. Thank God I'm moving out of that stupid system because it hasn't even sent me the damn autoresponder yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay. I'm stoked. There it is. New subscriber. That's my notification. So this is a notification. Oops. Please confirm your subscription. You are receiving and signed up at da, 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 da. Okay. All right. So I confirmed my subscription. This is the email you'll get as a notification. Hello, you have a new sign up form, contact page, all their information. That's nice. So you can easily contact them. And then I should be getting the autoresponder. Waiting. Waiting. Oh, there it is. Thanks for contacting me. I'll be in touch shortly. Hi, Katrina. Oh, it's all squished. Look at that. It's all squished. So we need to put more spaces in here. So I don't like squished autoresponders. Probably because we copied and pasted. And look, I added a bunch of spaces, but it still put this stuff really close. So that tells me that we need to go in here. So contact form, edit. Next, edit, next. Okay, so we need an extra space. I just want to look at it side by side. Okay, after the soon, we need a space. So here, take a look at the trainings, or we need a space here, we need a space here. Oops, not two. FYI, I don't care if there's a space there, but we need one here. We need one here. And I would say we want one here. Well, no, it'll probably actually be down more. But let's do this. And then it shows a lot of spaces here. So what I would do here, can we code preview mode? So you don't necessarily want to do this if you don't know what you're doing, but I happen to know how to create some code. And I want to that doesn't look right. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Let's see. Save message. Edit. Next. Code preview mode. Check this message. All right. You know what we didn't do? We didn't do the spam database. We should do that. Should always check to make sure you're spam compliant. Haven't done that with any of them yet. Okay, so missing message ID header. Okay, so there's gonna be a problem, but I don't know what that means. No received headers. Huh. I don't know. Okay. So I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this because of this thing. This thing up here is really close. All right. Well, that's good enough. Save message. Let's just preview and see. Oh, it's still squished. I don't know why it's squished. It could be that I copied and pasted stuff in. So send to done. You must provide a day in the series. 0. Done. Oh, why did it do that? Why did it take 2? Delete. We don't want to. Okay. Test. No test email addresses. Email setup page. So save and exit. Okay, receive notification on form signups. Notification destination. Save. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about that right this second. I'm going to go wrap up the video. So, thanks for listening, and we are going to sign off.